Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a few stories in my 6x8 album. We are going to do a story about going to see The Little Mermaid, and I've pulled out, oh, it's got stuck, a scrap of like fishtail ones, but I think I need to cut it this way because it's not tall enough to be a 3x4 card. So I just love this print, and then I found a holographic mermaid paper from a paper pad I had in my stash, and we're going to use the back side of this layout that I had in my album already. So it had a shaker pocket that had the purples and the blues, and I just added a few more sequins of like blue and purple pieces from other sequence packs from Spiegelmom scraps, just to make it this side a little bit better. And I already changed out the flare. So in order to use that flare appropriately, I thought the colors worked really well for this layout to tell. So that'll be one. Then I have, because what I'm noticing, anyways, so, and then I have one for my Just Me album, which is this one, which we'll do. So 1, 2, then I have this one, 3, 4, and then this one is 4. Oh, I just dropped all of that stuff. Ooh, okay. Because I kind of got some things, like pieces that I wanted to use. And this I believe is the May Stories by the Month kit. And then this is the Happy kit. Oh, so what I was doing is kind of seeing the layout here, and to see if I had a pocket like this already in use, and I do. So this one right here, I can put these and use the back side of this paper for this one. That way I can fill in some of these holes. So yeah, so I'll cut that one to fit on the back side of this one because this page protector already exists. This one, you know. So that worked out good. And then where else do I have a hole? See, some more sequins are coming out of that pocket, and I just sewed it. And then the other ones. Okay, so let's get started. Like I said, we'll be starting off with this one. And I just sewed it shut now, again, because some of the sequence was coming out, but it's okay. It'll still be a fun element in the book. So let's get started. So we shall start off with the Little Mermaid layout. So if you haven't gone to see the Little Mermaid, I highly suggest that you do. It was fantastic. I even felt like I got choked up just because it's such a nostalgic thing for me, because it was one of my favorites as a kid, that now that it's one of these live action and now my daughter is like obsessed with it, it makes my heart very happy. So you saw me cut that mermaid paper in order to have like a 3-inch by 8-inch kind of flap. I wanted to include more photos. It's always hard sometimes when you do this, when you have a lot of photos. Since my sister was in town and I went with my mom, it was like a big to do, but I have documented it in my Project Life album with my sister. So this one I wanted to show one of the pictures with my mom when we were in front of the big, like, impressive Little Mermaid billboard at the theater, and it was just so cute. And then I found a picture on Instagram with the Little Mermaid from the old movie with the, you know, a caricature from the new, and I just loved it because we're like holding hands and stuff. So it's like kind of playing tribute to like the one in the 90s and then this one 2023. Loved it so much that I used it as one of the filler cards as well. And then obviously the shaker card was the last element. What you'll see on the outro is that I do add a teal glittered word called that said fabulous on the bottom of that photo. Now we're working on this one. Again, very simple, but it was a photo I snapped when she came with me to Home Depot one day when I'm buying flowers. I do random walks to Home Depot all the time. I'm like that. I enjoy plant shopping. And so she came with me. This was like a shipment, and it was just a perfect little fit photo right there, wasn't it? With her in her red shirt, and it just was like pink and red flowers. It was perfect. So I snapped a photo and then used the happiness cards, and I think I wrote exactly what I just told you, like how she comes with me once in a while. It's not her favorite thing to do, but she knows it's my favorite thing to do. So then when we're walking around, she like points out everything that she thinks I might like, which is adorable. And so, you know, that's how she just knows that mommy loves plants and flowers, and she knows that through and through, which is obviously completely accurate. Then on the opposite side is a picture of her holding her favorite pink frosted donuts from Dunkin' Donuts, and it was taken right after school, and it was like one of my favorite photos. So I have it printed in my project life as well, but I knew I had to blow it up for my 6x8. So this acetate and all the labels are from the May Stories by the Month from Allie Edwards, and they just worked perfectly together with a layout like this. I'm not sure if anyone else has done it yet, but the colors are obviously perfect because it came in the kit together, as well as the label that says Memories. That's from the chipboard from the collection. And so all of it just worked all together. Now, granted, one page and I used a lot of the supplies is not always ideal, but for this, it worked out perfectly. So I highly recommend, if you got this May Stories by the Month, do this page and document a fun story. And all I did was do, I think, like 6 fun facts about her right now. Worked out great. Okay, that will wrap up those 3 layouts. So I put this one in here. So remember, we used the Happy Story kit for this collection, and I think this was a Stories by the Month. This one came out around, fairly easy. We have the pocket page and then the larger photo. And then because this one was so narrow, I just made the backside photo be adhered to it already, and then using this all from the Stories by the Month collection was perfect. So I definitely, if you have the acetate label still and the acetate, put them all down in one page. This looks fantastic, and you use them all up, which is also fantastic. So then on the opposite side of this one, I have the Little Mermaid story. Just added this thicker, that's aqua glittery fabulousness. I think this is from an old Chanel collection. And then we have the flip here, which I adhered another kind of meme about the Little Mermaid, and we went to see it with my mom and my sister. And the journaling is on clear sticker paper over that mermaid tone one. And then that shaker pocket is utilized on this side too, which is always fantastic. So I hope you have some inspiration with these next 3 layouts in my book. I will say, since I've been using like these kind of thicker elements, and then on the others ones as well, that my album already is getting kind of chunky, like on this side for sure. You see what I mean? Like you can see where the thickers have been used. So I just got to keep that in mind, because it might not be able to fit as much, but we will cram this one as much as we can, won't we? Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, everyone, bye.